Hey peeps, Pinkle16 here on another part of my Sonic Adventure DX walkthrough to commentate over. We're at part 4, let's just go on.
Hey peeps, Pinkle16
Is it me or does the camera get farther away with each attempt?
here. Recording 2 parts a day again. And if you hadn't remembered
Okay, so we're in exactly the same position as we were in with part 3.
from the
Get ready for 3 minutes of lost footage. I'm kidding.
last part, we went through Ice Cap,
For longer than we needed to.
beat Knuckles and Chaos 4, and the egg carrier started launching. So yeah, we have to chase after it with the tornado. And to do that, we have to trigger a cutscene here.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Cool. It's been a second, Tails.
Oh, you want to act like the smarty pants.
Whoa.
I'd make a joke about getting lost for 3 minutes again, but it's been run to the ground.
What's that? Eh? What? What?
Why do you still need to pretend?
What? How old is Tails again? 8? How can he build all this?
Water creature that can suddenly turn into a fish on its 4th transformation.
And another girl theme song again. Or theme song again.
Sonic, hop in.
Did you mean hop on the plane? It's like he just takes off his light speed shoes and crystal ring mollies on there for some reason. I really
The reason? The Sonic model on the plane is not the same as the Sonic player model you're playing as. It's just a generic model that's part of it now.
don't get it. Were they originally planning to not have the light speed shoes at all? Or
No, it's just the way they designed the plane model.
not have, or get them prior to the plane game? I really don't get it. But anyway, this is Sky Chase.
Yeah, and it's so bright at the beginning you can't even see any movement.
And I swear to
This isn't the entire thing. It's kind of bright enough now that you can see somewhat what's going on now.
God, I love this game.
Not to say that it's any good, it's just it's better now.
If you want to know how I'm targeting them,
I used to get really high scores in the Sky Chase levels. Don't do that anymore now.
I'm using the lock-on function. To do it, you hold the firing button down and you just move your pointer over all of the enemies that you see in the distance.
I generally tend to use the B button, like just the B button, not really the A button for anything in this. I mean, you should just be anyway using the lock-on since it's there. Well, the music in any Sonic game is good. It just goes without saying.
I just need to concentrate, okay? So if you don't hear me talk
Oh.
much, but yeah.
Oh, good. We don't have to hear you going on about useless stuff.
It's called Sky Chase, but I really think it should have been called something called Sky Bombardment or something. I really don't know.
Well, it is a Sky Chase. Much of a reference it will be.
There are 2 emblems you can get here. One, you can get the emblem for completing the stage first of all, and the second one, you have to get a really high score. I've got both of them in my main file. I know what the high score is, don't worry. You have to get... What was it again?
Yeah, I know what the high score is. Don't worry. What was it?
You have to get 8,000 points. Yeah, I can see a lot of enemies piling up. out they actually had to use the pointer instead of the plane to actually lock on.
Well, what else would you lock on with?
And the pointer can be at random places. Oh, come on. Come on, pointer, work! God dang it!
1998 game in 3D.
Well, finally. Took me forever to get those enemies. And you have to get them in time too, I think. Otherwise it just vanishes the screen and... What the blibby?
Reminder that in this level there's a dragon that basically stalks you the entire way because they left it in and didn't have enough time to make it a fully fledged boss or whatever they wanted to make it.
What are you doing? God. Okay, I got 6,000 points. I was close enough. 6,908 to be exact.
People can read, thankfully.
I love how Tails just says it for no reason. And here's the most weirdest thing in the world. I'll show you.
What, the laser?
Here we go. Here's the weirdest thing in this cutscene ever. Yeah! Whoa! Why does Sonic say yeah after they're shot? That is just weird. They're shot and Sonic says yeah. What does he expect? I don't know. And by the way, Kaido sound effect. Repeated twice.
Tails? Tails?
And a little girl is randomly staring at him.
You're not who I'm looking for.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not looking for that
I
girl.
wonder if he's okay.
I honestly don't know what the point of that random little girl there was.
To help the script.
Honestly do not know. Okay, so as far as I can remember, oh yeah, now I remember what we have to do. I think we have to go into the casino area. Because I think I know who we meet in this area.
Sonic, wait up!
Oh crud. Ah! Evil music! I hate this song.
I overreact about it, but I really don't like Amy's theme song. In any of the games it has appeared in, I just do not like it. However, the way I react is still stupid.
What's wrong with you anyway?
This is evil music.
This birdie seems to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
Why would I got a bird?
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Oh, cool. Not like you can keep up with me.
Yeah, I'll agree with that because she literally just vanishes because it's such an old game. If this were a modern game, you'd have her as an NPC just following along behind you.
Now we can play as Amy. Hooray!
No trains are currently in service.
That's wonderful. And everyone wants to go to Mystic Ruins too. Just kidding. But seriously,
Railroading.
Amy's theme song is evil music.
You don't like it, yeah, well, that's very clearly obvious.
I hate that tune. I swear to God, it's like evil is evil. Now I've got to come here, remember? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Of course he is. And we're gonna beat him up right now. Wait, what?
Well, he is for the sake of plot.
Oh, now what?
What do you want, Amy?
Look here! It says, shoot, come
You must be drunk. There's not a sign there.
Amy!
All I hear,
Wait!
all I see is saying welcome.
Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
Yeah.
And what happened to Zero? Did we just conveniently ignore him?
So because Amy runs into Twinkle Park, we have to follow her.
That's more so the game's fault, not any fault of my own. Except that I picked the GameCube version, although the GameCube version is fine gameplay-wise. Just for that specific cutscene, it doesn't want to load that asset for some reason.
And we begin our next level, which I just said, Twinkle Park.
Good thing you have a voice, otherwise no one will be able to see it.
Amy must be drunk, because she can't see because there's actually a sign there, and it does say cute couples getting free. I don't get why she wasn't looking at the sign, though. Okay, so we have to get one of these cars if we want to continue. How you stupid... We have enough time for a stage, really. Okay, thank you for getting me moving by hitting me, and don't you even dare. So yeah, we start this by driving in a car. Was this a prototype for Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing or what? I don't know. Get
Cue all the haters wondering why Sonic's in a car.
out of my way. Oh god. Okay, I'm really sucking, and I played this stage not too long ago. I do not know what I'm doing here, because I really am trying to just get away from all these enemies right now. For those of you who didn't get the gist of the story, Sonic was separated from Tails. Then he found Amy, and Amy said that he needed to guard.
I'm pretty sure people can get meanings from cutscenes on their own.
What he said. I love this car thing. Anyway, its controls are a little bit sucky. So then she said she was going to tag along anyway, so they ran to Twinkle Park, where I will explain further in it, her story. Starts chasing her, the robot, and then Sonic thinks he's gonna beat him up. Amy then notices a sign, cute couples getting free, so she runs inside, and Sonic has to chase after her, which results in the stage. I think I know where the next stage is, and I love it. But it's completely pointless.
When you hate the stage so much, you don't even want to talk about it. Not that I actually hate the stage, just... you can't even find a ways to talk about it without failing so badly at it.
Okay, this music has been embedded into my head. Seriously, I like it a bit, but it's meh. And my controller is rumbling on my hands like nuts. Yeah, because I have the rumble feature on.
Yeah, it's because rumbling controllers were a thing in this day and age when the game was released.
Okay.
And onwards. Although it is not as praised anymore.
Kiki, you're on those things. I think I know what I'm gonna do to make you die. If you step a foot near those things, oh look, bowling, and I'm the ball. Haha. I don't care about rings. But yeah, what was I saying again? Another bowling game.
Just something related to this game, in relation to the Sonic is only about speed argument. This stage is a pretty good example of the type of stage that really focuses on the platforming aspect of Sonic rather than just going fast. But yeah, you can see it just in the way how the level's being played. Just thought I should point that out.
And I don't know if I went through the stage too fast on my main file after I completed it in the main story, but Tails, even after Tails gets the ability to follow you in all the stages, he doesn't seem to follow you in this stage after this one. Like, after you clear this one. He doesn't seem to follow you in this stage. I waited like 5 minutes for him to come, and he didn't come.
And once again, I don't cut it out.
It was really weird. And no, I didn't wait in the normal story mode. God dang you, monkeys. So yeah, it was weird. I forgot where I was supposed to go again. Oh yeah, that's right, this thing over here. Completely
Good thing it wasn't as long.
forgot about it. Weird. Oh yeah, the music about it being embedded in my head. Yeah.
Well, you ran into it and it didn't blow up, so...
I played Big Story and it just completely killed me. And now I remember the dynamo.
He blew himself up.
Step a foot near it, like anywhere near that dynamite, and it will immediately light up.
You slammed your face right into them and it didn't blow up, so where's that logic going?
Come on. Talk about not being fun. Okay. And it's an easy way to get rid of those, Oh, God.
Well, now it blew up in your face.
I was gonna blow up the monkey, not me. God.
Karma.
Yeah, it's an easy way to blow up the monkeys. But make sure you don't get near them. Okay. See ya.
Well, get near them, but only for a second.
This place, in terms of harvesting for animals, for Chow, it's very good in the run and power type place. The level we're coming up is very good in run animals. And there's a fly animal that constantly annoys me there as well. Wait, before I forget. Extra life here.
You have 18 of them. Well, now 18, but you had 17 of them before. That's not necessarily a low number.
And I keep getting worried about those. God, Sonic slippery thingies are gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so, yep. Oh, come on.
Lightspeed Dash is so great.
Go. I don't... Oh yeah, now I remember there are different bits. Hold on. Ah, God. I'm just...
So clutch. You can't even see Sonic there because of the way the light is.
trying to make sure I don't fall off here, and if it's getting darker, it's because, well, around this time, it just gets dark.
I'm recording at night very clearly. So the only thing you can see is the screen.
Oh, I can see the roller coaster
And a bit of the TV stand too.
track we were on. Haha, funny.
Hey look, there's my Nintendo Wii sensor bar.
By the way, if you want to know how to defeat these things, just try not to hit their bulgy thing. They make a weird sound. They go small, which you can hit them in a good way. No, seriously, they do go small. They go small, and you can hit them that way. So you can find a little bit of power, and we'll see through. And look, we're at the capsule. I don't see Amy.
You'll see her in a second.
I don't see Amy. I really don't. I don't know.
You
what
will.
she's going to.
You will soon.
Anyway.
Yes, that was totally necessary to do.
Yeah, my commentary is a little bit crazy. But what?
A little bit. Wow.
Wait, little cutscene.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
Yeah.
I'd better catch her before it does.
We conveniently forgot about it in the last cutscene. Oh, and what is this annotation? And you've conveniently forgot to mention that right now.
Must I section, he must be a very slow robot if he wasn't able to catch him before. And here's the weirdest thing ever.
The other things aren't weird either.
Hold on. Well, first of all, it's nighttime. And there's a gold car after me. I love that gold car. Grrr. What building?
The building you're walking towards?
Well, I'll show you. Someone just drops their ID card in the middle of Station Square? That's crazy.
Yeah, like you.
Why would Sonic think that Amy is in here? It's a very pointless level for no absolute reason at all. So I'm gonna toss it out. I don't need it. And even if you do,
Well, they couldn't find her in Twinkle Park, but the question still stands.
try to take it into the level, it just kills it. Okay, so let's see. Do we have time for a level? Do we have enough time?
Cut past. Oh, wait, you don't know how to do that.
Let's try. So my favorite stage in the whole entire game, Speed Highway.
Everyone else's too, that's why it ended up in Slave Generations. Ha!
My favorite stage in the entire game. I know there was a secret life somewhere.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Pretty sure everyone at this time was very aware of its remake in that game.
There, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't think I remember getting it. It's mainly just as yeah. Because it's called Speed Highway, it demands you to go fast. You know, because it's nice like that. Now, on this section here, I advise you to avoid
To not do what I did just there.
all speed pads. Well, yeah, you can see where speed got me, right? It demands you to go fast and then you just die. But there is a glitch around that area.
Oh, it's just you unable to being unable to handle the speed around that corner.
Where if you touch the speed pads, you can fall off the left edge and die. I really don't like going this path for that reason. But when I tried going slow on my main file, it worked. Whoa. Anyway. Avoid that speed. It doesn't really do anything. It's weird how they just put speed boosters sometimes in the most
Why do they put a speed booster right where there's a bunch of moving platforms?
useless of places? Same with the visibilities. It's just for fun and music.
Also, the elevator isn't considered floor. Huh?
Okay, so yeah, some random explosion plays there. I don't know why. It happens in my main file too. Even when I charge up the light speed dash.
Assets loading in and out.
Oh yeah. We get to ride on a helicopter because we are awesome like that. And let me get on the dang thing. I wanted to get on it first try. Oh yeah, we're going on it backwards. That's awesome. By the way, did you notice something right here?
The area looks like a Pokeball for some strange reason. Possibly just design coincidence. But you can notice it very clearly.
It's a Pokeball! They mentioned it in their game. Oh my god, that is just weird. That's weird. They mentioned a Nintendo thing in a
I don't think it was intentional. It's a very simple design.
in a game like that. That is weird. As you can see, It's a fly animal. I can't take too long because I have only 6 minutes left of footage. By the way, don't mess with the automated thing here in this section. You'll only glitch yourself up. Okay. Ah, God. There's a life there. I missed it. God damn it. And by the way, I hate these traffic thingies. Like these police thingies. They drive me insane. They're just so annoying to hit. And we get to run on the side of a building. And even if we jump, there's no gravity for some reason. And by the way, don't touch the helicopter blades. Because Tickle says, forget what I said, the tutorial guide says back there that,
That they'll hurt you. Come on, get to the point already.
When you first get on the helicopter, beware the propellers are dangerous, be careful. So, if you hit any propellers, you'll lose rings. Two thingies to start this level off. Lovely.
This part of the level off anyway.
Heh. Meh. Nothing much with me, by the way.
For the cars.
Yeah. Unlike the cars in Station Square, these ones don't stop when you put in front of them. Oh god. Run away!
Well, in the hub of Station Square, this is still Station Square. Technically.
So yeah, nothing much with me. Just around here, it's getting pretty cold. Yeah.
I started the thing in May. It was getting close to winter, what you would consider summer in the Northern Hemisphere.
And here's an epic shortcut. We get to ride a fountain hop to the end of the level. Oh yeah. Wanna know what these do? 5 rings pop out. 4. 3, 2.
It's making you sick.
1. Let me get that 1 ring. Yeah. It's a 5 to 1 count down of rings. That's splattered out everywhere. So, I hope this cutscene plays quickly. I only have 3 minutes and I don't want to cut it off randomly. Really, I don't.
You could just cut out the random useless bits of gameplay and splice it up together, you know. Like, that's called actual editing.
Yeah, not bad.
Of course it wasn't bad. Huh. Kill the camera. What happened there? Something went in front of the camera. That was
No, it went up and it went through the geometry.
sweet. Oh wait, there is no cutscene. So we trigger one in Casinopolis. I get it. Okay, so guess this part will end now. Guess we'll say goodbye now. So see yous all. And next part we will do the next level and do stuff.
Wow, such a generic explanation.
Play cutscenes, etc. So see y'all.
And it should go without saying that the next commentary will be soon as well. See you then, whenever that is.
Have a good day.